In Syria, thousands of civilians are being evacuated from East Aleppo. It was the country's biggest city, but the war has left it in ruins. Aleppo's fate follows other besieged cities like Homs, which fell to the regime last year. Our Arabella Munro has been in Istanbul meeting Syrians who've left everything behind to start over in another country.
The Salora family ran 25 sweet shops across Syria, including stores in Aleppo, Damascus, and Homs. They uprooted and fled to Turkey, setting up this store in Istanbul. Amir Salora was studying architecture in Homs. Now he works for the family business. And like so many of his countrymen, he's had to leave nearly everything behind.
We used the roofs to get there, so it was really hard. I tried just once, because also there's snipers. So I got my stuff. I never back there. Only after it's ruined, the whole neighborhood ruined and destroyed. So I saw my own home, destroyed in front of me.
The Saloras left shops, houses, and cars behind. But Amir says there was no price too high for his family to get out.
Well, in that time, after you have been in war zone, so nothing could cost you more than being there. You lost your home, your life, so it makes no difference to you. You just want to run away.
Before the war, Aleppo was Syria's economic capital, with a population of more than 2 million and more than $3.4 billion in investment in 2010. It's one of the oldest cities in the world and was a center of trade for thousands of years. As merchants traveled along the Silk Road linking Asia and Europe, it became especially prosperous, with the old town's famous 14th century bazaar growing to house thousands of shops. But now, like much of the old city, the Souk al-Medina is in ruins. It's just one of the thousands of casualties. The Syrian regime, backed by Russian bombs and Iranian Shia militia, has retaken rebel areas in East Aleppo after months of siege that's left thousands of civilians dead. Whole neighborhoods of Aleppo have been reduced to rubble. Aleppian Murad Alam al-Din works in Salora. His mother and sister are still in East Aleppo.
Those who get shot die quickly, but those who don't die slowly from the cold and hunger.
And for him, rebuilding the city and going home seems impossible.
This will never end. If someone else comes to power, they will also keep fighting, because they all want to get power.
Syrians have to face not only the personal cost of war, but one day the mammoth task of rebuilding their cities, which the World Bank says could cost as much as $180 billion. Arabella Munro, TRT World, Istanbul.